And now, the ghost shall strike back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Ghost Recon Shadow Wars. I'm your host, as always, the 12th kind. In the last episode, we did a new ally. In this episode, we are doing Striking Back. Guided by their new ally, Adanya Kozlov, the ghosts advance on the village where the bandit Sams are located. The ghosts attack the bandit-controlled village to destroy the mobile Sams. But first, a cutscene. Then we are in agreement, gentlemen. Yaroslav, please be ready to leave with the General Strassen's men. We will begin operations very soon. Certainly. Goodbye, Minister. General. General, how soon... Oh, wait, hold on. That's the first guy again. General, how soon can your forces be ready? Zamaya is ready, Minister. I have operatives in our neighboring states. We can begin undermining the infrastructure at a moment's notice. Demidov is a proud but naive fool, but for now I need the Dead Hand bases, and for those I need Yaroslav Demidov. Please ensure that no harm comes to him during the operations. Once I have taken power, however, I will have no use for his bases or his dreams. I understand, Minister. Then let the campaign begin. I'm afraid your rebellion will come to an end. Alright, veteran difficulty as always. True to her word, Idana has guided you to the village from which the Sams were fired, but it appears that you have arrived in the middle of a firefight. The bandits have moved their operations and are trying to take over the village itself. They are not having everything their own way. A squad of Kazakh police is holding out against the bandits from the town hall. Unfortunately, the bandits have surrounded the building, and it's only a matter of time before it falls. The mobile Sams have already moved around the village. One is to the far north, the other to the south, close to your point of entry to the sector. Your primary objective is to destroy the mobile Sams. If, however, the opportunity arises, get in there and help the Kazakh forces so they can reclaim the town. Roger, roger. I don't know why. You know what? Fuck it. Sure. Why not? You know, they're in a building. They're in hardcover, so it's not like total bad. Okay, so we got one mobile Sam in front of us. Any more? Just checking there. There's another one on the other side of the village. The soldiers have launchers. They are effective against vehicles. The Kazakh soldier is armed with an anti-tank launcher. It has a blast damage and limited ammo, but needs line of fire. The anti-tank launcher is effective against all kinds of vehicles. Then tell them to save their ammo for the Sams. We'll take point and keep them covered until they can get the shots in. Destroy the Sam vehicles. We have to give those fighters more time. Concentrate on fire on that superstar destroyer. God, so great. Weapons only do 25% damage against vehicles unless they have anti-vehicle property. Weapons with anti-vehicle level 1 do 50% of the normal damage against vehicles. Weapons with anti-vehicle level 2 do full damage. So, both of these launchers have level 2. He's not close enough. Okay, fine. Fine. Characters fighting each other in buildings will have restricted line of fire. They can only attack each other normally when they are adjacent or diagonal. Grenades, however, can be used to attack at range inside buildings because they have indirect fire. So we're just gonna like walk up and be like, knock knock, get the door. It's religion. Well, I kind of figured that. It is normally possible to enter any building from an adjacent space. Use this to your advantage to shoot out of buildings while gaining hard cover. Yes, and I believe hard cover, like even if you're like both within a building, you both still technically have hard cover. If I'm understanding that correctly. There's a possibility that I do not. Ooh. Nope. Okay. I can only shoot him from here. But that is a big range. Oh, okay. Thank you. Jeez. No. God damn it. Okay. Let's see. There's... If I remember, there's no... Yeah. There's no going back. Every decision is final. Okay. There's no way I can attack him or him. Really? Okay. Weird. Alright, we'll just do a little bit of chip damage. There we go. And now we can end our turn. Oh, excuse me. Good golly. Oh, by the way, yes, even if you have, like, say, like the grenades or like a secondary weapon equipped, if your primary weapon does return fire, then your character will automatically switch for the purposes of doing return fire. But yeah, how are y'all doing? I am doing all right. I am down 2 medications because the pharmacy is just struggling to give me my medications, which is like really annoying. There's one that's like out of stock, and then like there's one that like I had to go and like make an appointment with my current primary care physician to like talk about, be like, hey, I need this, but I haven't gotten it in a while, and like I'm starting to feel the effects. I hear gunfire. Affirmative is coming from the town hall. It looks like someone is fighting back. As security forces, they are trying to take back control of the village. They will hold out for a while, but they are no match for the bandits. So let's get in there to help us. Then they can help us with the SAMs. Rescue the policemen as a secondary objective. Priority is the SAMs. Fences provide soft cover, but only against attacks from the other side of the fence. A character must be immediately next to the fence to gain cover from it. Fences also reduce movement range, which makes sense. Really? How the heck? It is like just barely outside of range. That is so dumb. Alright. Well, crap baskets. Also, I love the whole, like, I hear gunfire. It's like, yeah. No shit. You're in the middle of a war zone. Let's see. Wow, 4 to 12. That is an insane damage range. Okay. Duke does not have his... Okay. Fine. We will make do with what we have. Yeah, snipe him. There we go. Okay, so he's taken care of. Let's get our medic moving. And then we also need to get our rocket launchers moving up as well. Okay, and then... Can I? No. Man, the frag grenades. Okay. You know what? Sure. Why not? Every little bit helps. If we can get the full 3. No, it looks like we got 2 damage. Okay. I forgot how, like, much movement the SAMs get in a single turn. And how it's like, oh, yeah, this guy is just gonna be... you know, he's just gonna speed off. And your rocket launchers are gonna have to, like... basically like run like top speed if they want to just like be in range by the start of their next turn. There we go. Now the police force, you know, they do have hard cover, so I'm not like too terribly concerned, but I mean at the same time there is only 3 of them, and one of them I think is down to half health already. I'm pretty sure at the very least. Okay. Vehicles cannot enter buildings or cross walls and fences. Vehicles also do not get cover from walls or fences. Yes. That makes sense to me. Oh my god. Again with the positions. Okay. Yeah, let's get you moved up. And yeah, we'll throw a grenade right there. Does 7 damage. Alright, not too bad. Okay. And we're just gonna have the RPGs just like sprint. Not like sprint, because that's not an ability, but you know what I mean. Also, it's like he's got the like rocket mount on his shoulder, but he's just like not able to use it. And by he, I mean, of course, Duke. Like you can see it on his character model. Like he has it. He just can't use it. And it's like, why? Oh, excuse me. Good golly geez. Alright, Bandit is gonna fire. We're gonna return fire somehow through the vehicle. Don't know how that works, but it does. Oh, excuse me. Also, I'm getting a phone call. I'm pretty sure it's the pharmacy telling me whether or not my prescription is ready. Because my doctor actually... like, I was giving her the rundown on, like, what the medication is and why I need it and blah, 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 blah. And she was like, okay, it sounds like maybe we should try this other medication just because it's, like, it's stronger and it can actually, like, repair and, like, coat the stomach lining, whereas, like, the omeprazole that I am or was on because I've been out for, like, a week or so. As just like, you know, it's like an antacid medicine. An acid. Oh god, that's so hard to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, throw that. No. Have a question. Okay, it was my doctor. Okay. Cool deal. What is that Sam sitting at? It is at 8 out of 20. So it's less than half health, which is good. But also, like, oh my god. Like, my RPGs, my dudes, they just cannot keep up. It's like impossible. Because their range is limited, which is weird, right? Because it's an RPG. Like, I remember when I was in high school, my AV teacher showed us, like, footage of, like, tanks moving up against, like, oh, what was it? It was like somewhere in the Middle East. And it was like the present, like at the time, present day conflict. And like there was like a group of dudes and they had an RPG and they were like in this building that was like pretty far from the tank. And they just like nailed the tank with an RPG. And it's like the same kind of RPG. So it's like one of those like, what? I have many questions. This power pad gives points when picked up. Yes, I believe I talked about that in the first episode. Are you fucking kidding me? Harvey, where is she? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna attack him. The fact that the Sam has moved out of range of my RPG once again has driven me mad. Oh, so I would have to go here to get that. Okay. And Snipe. He's dead. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. DK. Chunky's dead. I think I'm also gonna have Richter like try to move up as well because he can do half damage, which is like more than what I can say about the 0 damage we were doing to the Sam because of the friggin' thing. The fact that it's just moving so far. It's just like it's speeding off, and I'm like, you are a pain in my buttholes, like right now. Buttholes, yes, more than one, sure, why not? Looks like the bandits have brought in reinforcements, and they are going to be moving in. Alright, the police, they are chilling out, which is good. 2 of them seem to be at like half health, which, you know, isn't great. Oh my gosh, yes, please, kill it. I am obscenely disappointed. That was 3 damage. You're fucking with me, right? Richter's gonna do more damage. Richter did 6 damage. The RPG, the thing made to kill the vehicle. Oh my god. This is why I hate damage range in my tactics games. Especially, you know, when you've got like a clear anti-vehicle weapon, like the RPG, and something that isn't necessarily anti-vehicle and can only do, like in this case, half damage. Ah! God, that pisses me off. Like, I get the idea, you know, you wanted to have a little bit of challenge, and we are on veteran. So, enemies are going to be kind of tougher. You know, they're going to deal some more damage. We're going to deal a little less damage, but, like, come the fuck on. You're telling me that an RPG, a thing designed specifically to kill vehicles, only did, like, a little bit of damage. That's ridiculous. I love this game, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm going to be pissed, but I'm still going to have a fun time. Hey, killed him good. Oh, excuse me. Again, it's that, fact that I've been without my medication for so long. I've just, my stomach acid is just like going nuts, and it's not great. It's not a fun time, honestly. And, the last time I was there, my dog was like, my GI doc was like, yeah, something to remember is that this is a chronic health condition. You will, this is something that you're just gonna like have to like live with, for the rest of your life. And I was like, oh, fantastic. I love that. So, for the rest of my life, it's going to be, just like, taking medication to control my stomach acid. Hopefully it doesn't, like boil up and over and up into my throat, and then I have to get a procedure right away. And when I say like right away, I don't mean like this is like it happens and then it's like, ah, fuck, my throat's fucked forever. No, it's it's something that like happens over time. The esophagus will just like slowly start to swell shut, and then it's like, ideally you get a procedure done before it becomes a major issue. So that's where I'm at, and I'm actually gonna go see that GI doctor next week as of recording this. Not next week as of releasing this. Because I'm at that point where I'm like, shit, I need a procedure. I'm gonna be out for like at most a day, which isn't bad, but like it's still kind of annoying. But c'est la vie. Oh, god damn it. Alright, yeah, we're gonna shoot him, and that will take him out, which is good. And then you will take him out. And then, is that it for all the foot soldiers? It is dangerous to leave near enemy units when possible. Yes. I am aware. That's the last of the hostiles. You okay? What happened here? We were sent to help the local police eradicate the bandits around the area. But the bandits had larger numbers and better equipment than we thought. Tell us about it. Mobile Sams. They brought in more troops and pushed us back more and more until we were fighting to save the village. Reinforcements? What type? Where are they? They brought in machine guns and snipers and began killing everyone they saw. Good golly. Soldiers, policemen, citizens, anyone. They killed citizens? Then they must also die. I'm with you on that. We will need to go through them to get to the second Sam. Yep, they die. We will go with you. Nice. Alright, let's get you ammo. Get another call. That one has to be from the pharmacy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We are gonna have to go the long way around. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna have to spend a couple of turns just like patching up these dudes. Yeah, they are in rough shape. Like, you sneeze on them and they will just die. That's how bad they are. Okay. You're at full health. And then, of course, like, the ghosts themselves, I think, are gonna be fine, question mark. But, man. I just don't know. We've got a heavy machine gunner. Oh, you can snipe him, which is good. Soften him up a little bit before we start moving in. Walls and other strong barriers provide hard cover against attacks from the other side. They also reduce, yes. So just like fences. Grenades and fences do not provide any cover against grenades. Use this to your advantage when attacking enemies crouching behind these types of cover. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you're not. You're not helpful. You are not too good on health. I'm gonna have Duke take the lead. And then get Richter up there. Our RPGs are gonna hang off to the side, like right next to the bridge. Just because I want them to be able to start moving, but I don't want them in the line of fire. Okay. Gotta patch you up. And let's get you going. I want to say, I can't remember for sure, but I want to say one of the equipment options for the medic is like it's like a heal gun, but I can't remember for sure. Unless that's a different game I'm thinking about. I think it's a different game that I'm thinking about. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I just can't remember for the life of me. Oh my goodness. What's up with that? Alright, let's get everyone else moving. We have got quite the slugfest ahead of us when it comes to getting to the next mobile SAM. Which, by the way, speaking of slugfest, I've been like getting back into playing Star Wars Empire at War and like just doing like random galactic conquest stuff or like trying out random mods. And there's one mod where it's called like Ultimate Galactic Conquest Custom Edition. Basically, the big draw to it is it does a lot of rebalancing, and it also removes the Zon Consortium from Galactic Conquest. Like, it just completely deletes its AI, so it can't do anything, which is great in my opinion, because like playing as the Consortium, you know, you'll have a great time. But playing against the Consortium is a pain in the ass because they are just completely overpowered. One of the reasons why they're overpowered, if you've never played the game, is because of their corruption ability. Like, their whole shtick is that they just corrupt places to like gain like certain bonuses or whatever. And because of corruption, you know, there are, you know, some perks to like having, you know, a planet stay corrupted, like, you know, discounts on building things, which is, you know, always nice. But then you have a thing where it's like the consortium can just choose not to corrupt certain planets, so they can... What the fuck? So they can, you know, do the bribe thing to like move massive fucking fleets around, so they can, you know, attack those planets in the rear. So it's like you have to use up a lot of population cap just trying to maintain sizable defense fleets. And even then, the individual units for the consortium can be overpowered. Like skip ray blast boats are like the strongest bombers in the entire game. You know, the consortium can get buzz droids, which will just chew up fighters. You know, lore accurate, but still. Then you also have, you know, like the troops. They've got, you know, they've got, there's mortar troops, and then there are, there's like the regular troops. The regular troops can get, like plasma weapons that are super deadly. And it's like, the thing about it is like, these upgrades, like, they're not really expensive either. You know, it's a little tedious to get it, but it's not like... Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh my god. We lost a member of the police force. Fan-fucking-tastic. I love it. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna... You know what? We're gonna pull them back. Because I don't... Oh, god, that's so annoying. Oh my god. They are so weak. They are absolutely, positively just weak. God, okay. Yeah, patch her up again. Oh, God. That's so annoying. It's like how they're like, let's look, like, that is like, how does that compare? So it's a weaker minigun compared to what Richter has, but like for somehow they will, yeah, like they're level 1, but they will just chew a motherfucker. That's wild. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this allowed? What the fuck? Is this allowed? Oh, fuck, dude. God damn. Let's... Okay, yeah, that'll kill him. Good, good, good. Jeez. How... Okay, something I gotta figure out. So, let's see. No. So, okay, you have like 30, you have 30. So all of my dudes have like above 30 HP. You only have 10 HP. And yet you're like a level 5. Yeah, they're both like level 5 assault classes, but like they only have 10 HP. And I presume defense is not really a thing that is factored in. So that's great. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay, and you're going to move up. We're going to have the buddy system. There we go. Kazakh bandage. Oh. You think that's a wise idea, motherfucker? Apparently, yes, because no one else was able to do return fire. Fantastic. Alright, let's do a rapid strike. Which is basically, as you've probably already seen, is, you know, the ability to move twice in a turn. Which is kind of ridiculous, but, you know. Alright, get Richter in there. We're going to move our RPG guys into the building for that hardcover bonus. And we're going to get you move... Ooh, crap. Yeah, we're going to have to move you into that building. And we've got our sniper boy. I'm going to try to, like, keep him on the outskirts. Hopefully he'll be able to, like, actually, like, hit something, you know? Alright, and move these guys. Our last remaining police assault forces. Because one guy just absolutely fucking ate it. Realistic minigun, though. The fact that it just tears apart a dude not in armor. And yeah, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that just perfect? I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Yeah, we can't make it into the other house. We're just gonna scooch up. Oh, I'ma just squeeze on by ya. And then I want these guys in the next house. Man, the hopping through houses reminds me of when I was playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. Which I enjoyed. I thought it was, like, super fun. Having to... Like, I wanted to do, like, the extra, like, thing... What was it? Oh, it was, like, a couple of, like, microtransaction guns that, like, I really, really wanted. But, like, the rate from the boxes was, like, so low that I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it directly because it's going to be cheaper than trying to buy a bunch of boxes in hope that I get it. And so one of those was like my mainstay. I want to say the flintlock rifle was a purchasable weapon, and it was like my mainstay. It was a lot of fun. The thing could like one-shot heavies, which is just so funny to me. Yeah, let's get you moved in there. Okay, can you do anything? Yes, you can snipe the sniper. You idiot. Why would you leave your foxhole? You dummy. You big old dummy McDummerson. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah, sure. They're both in hardcover. They're not going to deal much damage to each other, but, you know. Oh. Crap. She might die from that. That's not great. Wait. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? Yeah, it worked. Fuck yeah. Okay. Shoot. Where... There's a med kit there. There's a med kit there. Next ammo pack is all the way back there. Okay. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's get Duke moved up. He's going to be in light cover. But that's going to be fine, I think. And then we're going to have the Pazak forces... Pazak? Where the fuck did I get Pazak from? Kazakh police forces in the building. And we get some return fire, but of course both of the heavies are in heavy cover. So a lot of nothing has happened. A lot of nothing has happened in Lego City. You can change that. Oh, man. Oh, no. God fucking damn it. Shit. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just gonna attack him. Hope for the best. He's dead. Thank God. You are hurt. I'm gonna have to patch you up. There we go. And then I'm gonna just move you here. Oop, nope. Let's see. Oh, can I not? What is my line of fire? Not into the building, apparently. Jesus. Okay. I will move you into the building then. Because I don't see any other way of that working. So we'll move you there. And then now we can move you inside and attack. That is a big range. 5 damage. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. And we're going to move the police up. Because if those rocket launchers ain't going to do it, we're just going to have to, like, kill it by, like, 1,000 paper cuts. Oh, you fool. You absolute baboon. Never mind. That didn't trigger, like, anyone's return fire. That's dumb as hell. Okay, fine. We're just gonna move everyone up. Richter, old buddy, oh pal. You can't do shit. Even though you've got your special ability charged up. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna just have everyone. Everyone needs to move up. God. Man, there was something I wanted to talk about. I completely forgot what it was. Oh, like other 3DS games. So there are like other 3DS games that I would like to Let's Play eventually, and also just like DS games in general. One of those games, it's a 3DS game. It's called Codename Steam. It is one of those games that's like, it's hard as hell, but it is, I can't lie, it is fun. It is wild. It has the most batshit insane story I've ever played in a video game. But I mean, it's fun. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to sell it. It's like, it's like this weird thing where, it's steampunk, hence the name, Codename Steam. But also it's like, it's, I guess you could say it's an alternate timeline where, Abraham Lincoln wasn't assassinated. Like, he was still the president. I can't quite pinpoint, you know, what sort of like era it takes place, because the tech is just that wild. But it's definitely it's given post Civil War America vibes. Also, can you stop fucking moving? Like, please, for the love of God, just sit still. I get you don't want to be destroyed, but that's no excuse. Alright. We are just like cornering this stupid thing. But yeah, so anyways, like, it's given post Civil War America, which means Abraham Lincoln was never assassinated. Or at the very least, like, the assassination attempt was unsuccessful. You know, it's it's got a lot of the trademark steampunk stuff, like airships, steam-powered various fucking tech. I don't know how else. Some of the text is really weird. I would definitely recommend looking it up, because it is fun. Like, it is bizarre, it is difficult, but it's damn good. You know what? Yeah, I'm done. We're just gonna use Super Shot. Because I just know in my heart of hearts that the rocket launcher just were not gonna cut it. Primary objective complete. Yeah, all SAMs destroyed. Ghost Lead. SAMs are down, village cleared. Affirmative, Duke. Assistance from Kazakh forces under command of Lieutenant Idana Kozlova. Ariston unit. Ariston? Affirmative. Currently working with squad. Will investigate. She is probably just a regular, but is not to be trusted. Roger, Ghost Lead. Air support good to go. Negative, Duke. Additional mobile SAMs detected heading into the area. Reinforcements are being flown to adjacent sector to the east. Move on that position and rendezvous. Affirmative. So what now for you? Our mission continues against the bandits. I will go with you. Okay. Agreed. Peck score +3. Objectives, all 4. So, let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and give Duke the level up. He now has the Scar. And then no one else can be leveled up for some reason. So we're gonna do that. And then we have a leftover point. Cool, thanks. Rank up. Double defender. Players take turns to defend a hilltop position as long as possible. Kazakhstan claims first success against bandit activity. Bandit stronghold defeated in southern Zambil? Sure. Region. Support from global leaders, including Russian President Antov Kazev. Still ahead in Russian election polls. Traskeyev is closing gap. And we're moving on to Chapter 2, which is where we're going to end it. Thank you so much for watching. Next time on Let's Play Ghost Recon Shadow Wars. We'll be doing the first mission in the next chapter. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye-bye.